Hey, Sakai here. Today I want to show you some stuff I picked up at a couple of estate sales that my wife and I went to. And just thought I'd show them. Start off with the flatware here. Now, on this spoon, it shows TWA, and then the fork and knife also have TWA on it. And I saw this. My wife and I collect unique spoons. When we find a unique spoon, especially at the estate sales, we'll get one and put it on our rack that we have for it. But this is silver plated, and the fork is silver plated. The handle on the knife is silver plated, but the knife is stainless steel. Now, for those who don't know, TWA is Trans World Airlines. They used to fly here in the United States and overseas to like Japan and Asia and Europe. And it was an airline that started in 1930 and then dissolved in 2001 when it was acquired by American Airlines. So I saw the spoon and was like, oh, we got to get that. It says TWA. And then my wife was looking through the box that it was in and found the fork. And it's in pretty good shape. And then the knife, and it's a little rough. On the back I had to hit it with the little wire wheel on my Dremel, and I still got to do some work on it because the silver is coming off, but it's a stainless steel blade. But I just had to get it because I remembered flying on airlines back in the 70s and 80s and 90s when they used to give you metal flatware to eat with instead of what you get now, flimsy plastic that if you put a little bit too much pressure on the knife, so-called knife, it'll break on you. So, and if you push down with the fork on the tines trying to cut through a piece of vegetable or whatever, the tines on the fork can break. So I just remembered this and saw it and go, man, I'm gonna have to get it. Lady only wanted $1 for each one, so it was $3 for all of them. And I was like, okay, we got to get it. And then I was at another garage sale, and not garage sale, estate sale, and found this. And it's a Anza, ANZA. The leather sheath is made in California. The knives are made also in California. A fella named Charlie started in 1980 making knives out of files, old files. And so the blades are tool steel. He has a special process he does to take it from being a file, which is real brittle, to a softer metal they can work with, sharpen, and make a good working knife out of. I saw this one and just thought it was really cool. I knew a little bit about the company already. I have a knife made by him that I like. It's mainly in my safe most of the time now. But I saw this one and I knew it had been used, and the guy said $40 and I was willing to pay it. It's got looks like white ivory, but I don't believe it's ivory. I think this knife was made in the 90s. I'm not sure. It's got wood, and then it's got different color spacers here. It's got a black spacer on the back. It's just a really cool knife. Nice size, fits my hand. The handle is about 3.5 inches, and that's around 90 millimeters, and the blade is 2 3/4, roughly 2.5, 2 3/4, and that's about 70 millimeters. And then the blade thickness is about 3/16 of an inch, and that's just a hair under 5 millimeters. It's a very thick blade, comes down to a nice stout point. On the back here it has ANZA USA 19. I believe this is their model 19. I don't think they make it anymore. I went on their website looking to get some information on it, and they didn't have what their old models were. But yeah, the guy name's Charlie, and his daughter is Chana, and they're out of El Cajon, California. Just saw that knife, thought it was kind of cool, thought I'd pick it up. Something I can use. And then got these two knives at a garage sale. Main reason I was picking them up, I got them, was that one, the price. Two, they had the Acorn shield on them, and you don't see that too often now. My last video that I did was on the Canoe with the Acorn shield, but it's a lockback Canoe, and this is just a standard Canoe with the master blade. It's got two blades, then it's got the small blade. It's got the tobacco bone scales, nickel silver bolsters, and 3 brass pins with brass liners. Just thought it, well, I thought it was a cool looking knife, and thought I'd get it. And then this was with it, and I got that. Some people call this a sunfish, and others call it an elephant's toenail. It's got the tobacco bone, smooth bone with the Acorn shield, 5 brass pins, brass liners, nickel silver bolsters. Kind of cool. Back from what I understand about this pattern, in the late 17, early 1800s, it was used as a rope knife. People who sold rope at the time, it was hemp rope, and they would use this to cut it. But what they do is they put this onto the rope, and then they had a wooden mallet. They would smack the back and cut through the hemp rope to make it an even cut. Then they could take the rope and whip the two ends that they cut and sell the rope to whatever length the people wanted. And it's a fairly large blade on this. It comes just over 2 3/4 inch blade, 70 millimeters, and the handle is 4 1/4 inches, and that comes out to about 105 millimeters. I know a lot of people like this. I think this pattern's interesting. I just got this mainly because of the Acorn shield. They're both Rough Rider knives, and on this knife, the small blade is almost as big as the main blade on other knives. So that's something else. This is the utility blade, and the other was used for cutting rope. Nowadays people carry this pattern. I think they just use it to cut things. I don't think they're doing much rope cutting nowadays, but that is my haul there. I just thought I'd show it to you. Like I said, from some of the estate sales they have around here, sometimes you find some really cool stuff. So if you have any questions or comments about my haul, drop a comment down below with any questions or what have. And we'll see you next time. Until then, remember, always be prepared.